Kendric, what's the vibe been like this week coming off that loss?
We just been taking it personal. We watched the U of H game yesterday, seeing how they, putting their foot on people's necks, and to be at the top of the league, you can't play around. You got to win the games you're supposed to win. So, we've been in practice going hard. We had a week to prepare, and it was probably the most intense practice we had since we've been here. So, just preparing like every day is a big game.
Hey, Kendrick, wasn't it just that last game? It was just one of those bad games that everything went wrong and everything went right for them, everything went wrong. What was the synopsis after watching it?
We wasn't guarding. They're a good team though. Like they net ranking on sure, but offensively, we knew coming in they would be real dangerous. Like we knew that, and we didn't guard. They scored 96 points, and that ain't what we do. So you give any team 96 points on their home floor, they most likely gonna win.
After a loss like that, do you get together with the players and just have like a players meeting, or just regroup?
No, looking at the scoreboard, we knew what we didn't do. You give up 96 points, ain't no meeting about that. Like, coach just talked to us and said we just got to have a little more pride in what we do. And he challenged me and Dre to be more vocal defensively and just it start with us, So, we're going to try our hardest to be way better defensively. Coach, his teams every year be top 20 defense, so we got to keep that going.
So you say he challenged you and Dre?
Mm-hmm.
He need Dre to be more defensive.
Yeah, without fouling though. When Dre not fouling and he locked in, I could say he really one of the best, defenders in the country just because he could switch 1 through 5. So, we just needed that. We let, I think Cy Young, that's his name, James, get 30. That don't happen often, especially if you want to be a top 25 team. They third best player don't supposed to score 30, so we got to take that a little more personal.
But you're not a big talker on the court. You just let your game keep talking. You just go out there, so you're going to try to change up a little bit so you can actually talk a little bit and just not do your thing?
Nah, I'm going to be me. Like he said, be me, but just, timeouts come, we got to talk. Hey, man, we can't give up that. Or, hey, we got to get that crack back. But, I'm not a vocal guy like that. So, that's where he challenged me, to grow. Yeah, at that next level, the NBA, I'm going to have to talk. So, it's always growing. That's why I came here to grow. So, Coach Penny been everything for me. So, just listening and trying to grow.
Kendrick, I think Penny said earlier this week that he was kind of challenging you to maybe involve others in the offense a little bit more. The way y'all are playing now where you get 25, 30, whatever it is, do you think that's the best way for this Tigers team to win, or is there another method that might spread the ball more and kind of spread the wealth there?
Whatever we need to get it done. Every game different, so I don't really know. It's been games where I score a lot, we win. It's been games where I don't score, we win. I don't know. Whatever we need to do to get the job done. I know I did say I start coming to him, throughout the game and ask him what he see. Do you need? I know the USF game. He told me, I need you to be more aggressive. Hunting your shot a little more towards the end, and we won. So every game different. You just got to go with the flow.
Because there was that stretch in the Tulane game, I believe, after the second half, or at the start of the second half, where you didn't even attempt a shot for the first 10, 12 minutes. Obviously, that's intentional, I'm guessing, but I guess what were you seeing in that game that made you want to be more of a facilitator than be the guy that takes over?
I'm not a hunter. Coach will have to come to me and tell me to get aggressive. As you know, I'm going to see 2 bodies at all time. So if I see 2, I get off of it, and sometimes it'll go 10 minutes without taking a shot, but that means I'm not just finna lunch one up just because, I ain't took one now. Coach come to me and be like, be more aggressive. That's when I get, into that mode, all right, 2 ain't gonna stop me from getting a shot off. But every game different. And that's why I came here, just because, I'm pretty sure he done faced the best defenders, throughout his career, and he able to tell me how to go about it. I didn't attempt a shot for 10 minutes, but, I still was aggressive if you look at the, stat sheet. So I know, and he know, we talked about it, I get hot quick, so I just got to stay engaged regardless of what the team doing.
Is there any part of you, non-conference slate went really well, conference over, you guys win, but it was probably closer than most people expected, and then you lose to Tulane. Is there any part of you that's concerned with how the start of conference play is going so far?
No, I mean we just know we got to do better. Like we just got to defend better. I think we defend how we supposed to. We come out on top, and we know we ain't played the best we can play when conference started, and we just looking to grow and keep growing and kind of make a statement and make a late push, for that title.
You mentioned you guys watched the Houston game and how they're putting, the way you put it, their foot on other people's necks. Does that challenge you guys to do the same, feeling that you guys can compete for the AAC championship?
Yeah, I mean, we just watched them just because the game was on. It's not like something we just watched, but I mean, they made a statement the way they did at SMU. I've been at SMU 4 years. I ain't never seen that, so I mean, they took it personal, and we kind of play with our food sometimes. Like some games be closer than it's supposed to be, and you rarely see that with great teams. So I mean, it just make you lock in and just we know that's what we want to be. We want to win a title, so we know offensively we gonna score. We got DeAndre, me, Alo, we gonna score, but we got to get stops because defense travels when offense don't, and our defense when they haven't traveled, we struggle.
Kendric, you talked about playing with your food. You said it last game too about how maybe sometimes y'all aren't taking opponents seriously. How do you challenge the rest of the people in that locker room to make sure they're looking at everybody the same way, no matter the record, no matter what y'all see in terms of stats and such?
We just make sure everybody together. I've been in this conference 4 years now, so I pretty much knew, Tulane's good just from playing them last year. I mean, we had tough games with them last year. They came down to the wire, so I knew they were going to be tough. But some guys that ain't been in the conference look at, all right, we play A&M, Alabama, Auburn. Tulane don't really sound interested. Then you go in the gym and it's, empty, 75 people in the gym. So you thinking, we'll get this done. And, I mean, it's just an eye-opener for this. Anybody can be beat.
Do you work on on drawing fouls?
Yeah, that's something I spent all summer with Coach P with, because all great scorers get to the line. Like, you don't really see no scorers that don't attempt free throws. Like, that ain't, that's what you consider your layups, just because teams not going to give me too many easy buckets. So a free throw for me is an easy bucket. So, I mean, Coach P, taught me the tricks and trades of drawing fouls, and Dez did too. Desmond Bain taught me this summer, like, when you got an angle, you got to win that angle before they do. And, we that's all we talked about all summer was just, being able to get to the line.
And how much of doing that frequently with regularity helps the defense, right? I mean, like, it gives you, if you have higher percentages at the free throw line than you do from the field just over the course of a game. So, the more you're at the line, the more you're able to get back and set your defense, as opposed to missing a shot and having to worry about transition.
Yeah, I mean, it give us a breather also. You're able to catch a win, find out what we doing on the next play, find out who you guarding, be able to set your defense. So it helps with a bunch of things. Like, especially for us, we change defenses so much to where when I get to the free throw line, dudes able to catch their breath. Hey, who you guarding, what defense we in. So, I mean, it helps with that, but also just getting free buckets, It's hard to score in college just because ain't no 3-second rule. So everybody can sit in the lane. And as you see, teams struggling to score across the country just because, the court's so small. And, I mean, when you be able to get to the free throw line, that just takes a less stress off, executing on offense.
Last one. Kendric, what have you guys been working on specifically defensively this week to kind of get back in the groove?
Just taking it personal, guarding your man. Don't worry about help. We're a big help team, and I think sometimes we depend on it a little too much. And if we don't have to help, then don't help. If you're able to guard that man in front of you, just guard him. Instead of knowing, okay, I'm going to have help, and that lead to trigger, spray eyes, now dudes chasing and close eyes. So, I mean, just being able to guard your yard. And if you get beat because a dude make, a move, then we got your back, but we not trying to bank on just having the help.